What's good, guys? Welcome back to another reaction video. This is gonna be the Dead Island 2 first 11 minutes of the gameplay that we got from IGN. So this video came out like about, I want to say roughly like a couple days ago, but I didn't get a chance to actually fully watch it and sit down, and I wanted to see, you know, hopefully we're getting a little bit more uncut gameplay. So far there's been no gameplay whatsoever for co-op, and I feel like that's a huge, you know, part of the game that we haven't really seen in action, and that is a little bit concerning, somewhat, you know, especially how close we are to release of the game. That's definitely something to take into account, guys. But we're gonna jump into this. We're gonna watch this straight through. Make sure y'all hit that like button because it helps your boy out a lot, and let's jump into this. Oh damn, is that shrapnel? Bruh. That's not how you don't just rip that out of you like that. Like, you tear organs, like, damn, gushing like a fruit gusher too. Normal person, dead in like a couple minutes from that wound. Yo, so this is like so we were on a plane. I believe this is Ryan, the stripper firefighter character. Okay, so we got a first aid kit. We stuck ourselves with some type of healing or like adrenaline, I'm assuming. Wow, this intro's kind of dark. Like, just fresh off a plane crash. And I'm really digging the fact that it's like upside down and like you're kind of walking through it, like, and it's super ambient. That's dope, man. Yo, yeah, like look at this. Look at the skybox too with the colors and the fire, damn. Very cinematic so far. I feel like one thing that Dan Buster nailed is like the color grading. What the hell? Yo, me too, bro. Me too. That guy just vanished.
Another one. Fuck.
Oh, damn. What is that? All right. Looks like some sheet metal, or like a piece from the wreck.
Selfie girl. Lucky escape.
Did he say selfie girl? I'm assuming that's something with the intro that we didn't see. Make sure my volume is good, guys. Okay. So we have, looks like items that you can interact with like physics in the world. I always love the small kind of interactions like that. They go a long way. They really do in games. Small details are the most important, I feel like, that AAA games, you know, sometimes deliver with or miss completely. Damn, Dan Buster really went all out on this intro. I wonder if it's the same for every Slayer, or do we get some type of cyberpunk style, like where we have small different intros, but it kind of leads to the same thing? Either in cinematics or like in gameplay, I'm not too sure. I guess we'll see like in about a week and a half. Yo, imagine though surviving a plane crash, bro, and like, imagine surviving a plane crash and you're just thrown into a zombie apocalypse. Like, just survived like probably a plane crash that you should have died like at, like, you know, real talk. You probably should be dead. Like, unfortunately, like all the people that are on here. Oh, they're trying to get you. I see. They're trying to get you a little bit of jump scares here.
Anyone hurt?
You got a lead pipe in your hand, bro? You gotta chill.
I'm Michael.
Ryan.
Oh, this is fucking
Alright,
tremendous.
that's Michael.
Emma, darling, I'm so sorry about Robert.
Why? I mean, this is all his fault, the selfish wanker. Would you stop standing there and find me some fucking shoes?
Hey, buddy. You got blood coming out of your ears. You know that?
What? I can't hear you. I got blood coming out of my ears.
Well,
Our boy got that
I know
dice
what you
necklace
do.
around his neck. I just saw that.
Stay off the menu.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty good idea.
People, this
Do we
is
already
Emma
know
George.
that there's zombies going around already?
What a huge star she is, Romero winner no less.
I'm assuming.
To get her home.
You must have seen. I'm pretty sure zombies must have taken down the airplane. Yo. For sure. 100%. Because he did say stay off the menu. Like he said, I hope we stay off the menu. So they must have seen zombies already.
She's alive. Feel a pulse.
Get this off me.
Damn, my boy pinned, bro.
Come on.
Michael, help.
Like, what's that movie? That movie Signs, where like that guy's wife was pinned against a tree, bro, type shit.
It's too heavy.
Oh, nah.
I think they're getting closer. We need to go.
I'm not just gonna leave them here to die.
I mean, perhaps we should stay.
Darling, the world needs you.
Darling.
Wait, what?
Is that her assistant or
Okay, Michael, if you're sure.
she's some type of social media star?
Here's my address in case you change your mind. Good luck.
Seriously?
I'll call the army. Send help. Go.
Hey, are you Emma Trant?
Great. Great.
My boy. That's a zombie. Where do you come from? Appear like Houdini?
Oh, hey, buddy. A little help.
Threw a smoke pellet down like some Batman Arkham shit, bro? Like, where do you come from? Just appeared when we turned around. One thing I'm really liking is the way zombies look in this game. I feel like in Dying Light 1, you can't really, you know, blame the first game, but the second game, like, didn't have very varied common zombies. It felt like you were just killing the same brown, same model zombie over and over and over and over, and like, it kind of breaks the immersion out. I'm so happy that in, like, this game, oh nah, she's about to bite me. Like, they look so different, especially with the flesh system. I know they're able to make the zombies look like at different levels of deterioration in the faces, bodies, like missing limbs, like that guy right there. Like, look at him. Alright, so we're getting some blunt weapon action here that we saw already kind of before in the gameplay. Got that curb stomp, that Gears of War curb stomp. Damn, she's still up. Yep, okay, we got medkits that drop, okay. So zombies drop weapons, items, and I'm assuming skill cards. Alright. I've been seeing this a lot, like being asked in comments and other stuff in other videos. Is there like crawler zombies? There we go. Officially confirmed now. There are crawler zombies, or you can make them if you chop their legs off, I'm assuming, or shoot them. So that is definitely nice to see. Because in Dying Light, there was no crawling zombies at all. So that's already a nice touch, in my opinion. What we gotta do here? Damn, these zombies keep coming, bro. Yo, pause, but they just keep spawning. That's what I meant. That curb stomp's gonna be handy.
Gotta throw my weapon at the tire. I can burn the fuckers if I knock that tire down.
All right. So I'm assuming that'll keep them somewhat at bay
Okay.
for a bit, at least.
Check on the others.
So far, the game looks fantastic. I feel like the color, like I said before, the color grading and the aesthetic of that, such a breath of fresh air for the zombie genre, I feel like. Instead of more of like the mundane browns and like tan colors that were kind of in Dying Light and like very drab.
You like this? Okay, just hang in there, I guess. Here.
I mean, we're kind of pouring that in my boy that's like on his side of his mouth, man. He didn't really get a good sip of that water. Or like washed his fucking side of his face with that water. Oh, nah. Okay, this is the zombie that bites us and infects us that we saw before. Damn. Oh, shit. Yo, that is brutal.
I was trying to fucking help you!
Oh, wow, they turned quick. Yo, my boy did not just rip himself in half, bro, and try to, like,
What do I do?
come at you? That's crazy.
66 Alpine Drive. Okay.
This intro is looking already... I don't want to keep comparing the game to Dying Light 2, especially since that was like the last major zombie game that we had, but like it's hard not to, right? Especially with how in my opinion mediocre this second game was. I think most of it was due to the tone, like the tone of the game, and I think like the feel just wasn't as good as the first game. Wow. Okay, so that was it. Let's really quickly go back, guys. To like some freeze frames that I want to kind of look at, like here, the ending freeze frame of this. So wow, what I'm assuming with the whole LA situation, I've been seeing a lot of people say like, oh, it doesn't make sense, you know, LA is, you know, not an island. The thing is, once LA gets, you know, fully, you know, I guess technically into a zombie apocalypse type state, or, you know, a state of emergency, I'm assuming the military or whoever quarantines, like, you know, almost, you know, the whole area of LA. So technically that's the island, the quarantine zone. And then also what I heard is that, like, apparently when it rains, it pours, because apparently a bunch of earthquakes happen too as well, or something like that. So that is very cool too. I feel like one thing that Dying Light 2, sorry guys, didn't have was, I feel like interesting locations and like a different feel. I feel like from like areas you went to kind of just felt like the same, going from like rooftop to rooftop, like similar interiors. I feel like having very distinct type of areas where you can explore, and they have different feels, like, you know, the whatever Santa Monica boardwalk area or whatever, like that boardwalk. I forget exactly what the name of it is, but that boardwalk area. You have Hollywood Boulevard with like the Grumman Theater area, the Walk of Fame. You have like the bougie area with like, you know, all the mansions and houses and stuff like that where you can go inside and explore and stuff like that. I feel like it's varied enough. And then also, what was it? The like the Ferris wheel, yeah, pier area as well too, like nighttime, you know, differences. And the thing is, what's nicer is that the fact that the game is more linear and it's semi-open world. One huge misconception that people have been, I feel like, saying about this game is that it's just a straight linear game. For sure, it's much linear compared to a seamless open world game, how like Dying Light 2 is, or any Rockstar open world game is, you know, like where there's, you know, no loading screens, you know, at all, where you can just kind of go anywhere on the map, and, you know, transition from interiors with no loading screens, that type of stuff. That's technically called a seamless open world game. Then you have games like Metro Exodus, you have games like the first Dead Island, you have games like, what's another good example? I can't really think of another semi-open world game at the moment, but Dead Island 2 definitely fits in that category. It's a semi-open world game. And the reason why is if you look up the definition for what a semi-open world game is, it's a game that has open world aspects, but it has distinct sections that are broken up by loading screens. And the thing is, it's not just like you're playing Call of Duty, like you're going from point A to point B. That's a linear game. In Dead Island 2, you're able to roam, you know, these areas like how you did in the first game. The thing is, I feel like people get so confused about the first game because the first area that you're in, where like the beach area and like the bungalows, it's pretty big. The thing is though, that was a semi-open world area because I'm pretty sure when you got past that area, you went, I forget where it was, the next area, it's been a while, but you still went through a loading screen. And the thing is, there's also points of no return, I'm pretty sure, where like if you went, you know, far enough, like you couldn't really go back, I think, to certain areas to like finish up certain tasks that you missed. I could be mistaken, I don't remember, but that is definitely the biggest misconception. So Dead Island 2 is a semi-open world game, I'm pretty sure. Will it be obviously scaled down in size compared to the areas maybe in the first game? Sure, of course, right? It's very possible. The thing is, it's still technically a semi-open world game because you're not only having main quests to do for like the main storyline, there's, who knows, maybe dynamic side missions or just side missions in general, or challenges that you can do, exploration in the area. So like you're not tied down to like, you know, just going from point A to point B, shooting people, going through a corridor, hitting the end of a checkpoint, or like, you know, the end of the level and you're done. Obviously, very different type of game. But yeah, that was pretty decent of a gameplay. I feel like they still need to show co-op gameplay. But it's looking pretty good so far, I think. From what I want in a zombie game, guys, I think it's checking all the boxes. The most important thing now is just optimization. So my current PC right now, I'm running a i7, I believe it's 6 cores or 8 cores, I'm not too sure. But I do have a 2070 Super, and then I have 32 gigabytes of RAM. So technically, I should be able to run Dead Island 2 at 1080p, 60 FPS. Hopefully. We haven't seen like what type of settings we're dealing with, like whether we can tone down, you know, like limit ragdolls, etc., like, you know, turn off this, that. Obviously to squeeze some more FPS out, you know, like lower shadows and stuff like that to like medium, whatever it is, right? The thing is, I'm very concerned about co-op gameplay because we have had no gameplay whatsoever for co-op so far shown off. Obviously, primary thing, optimization, how well it's gonna run day one. And then third, but like last but not least, how does Dambuster expect to give the game long-term support? Like, I'm curious actually what they're gonna do with the game, because there's a lot of potential. Hopefully they don't go down the road of, I feel like a lot of people have been concerned about doing like, you know, skill card packs, you know, like whatever, like and monetizations for the game. I hope they don't go down that road, but you don't know how it is these days anyway with, you know, games. It's not like I used to be. But I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little reaction video. I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all take care. Peace.